Can you still fall in love after 70? Is it too late for romance? Will we ever stop yearning for our one true love? Yes, you can still fall in love after 70, yes. There is no expiration date on romance. And yes, we still have that yearning for our one and only. But it does get harder. Here's why. As we age, the roles of our relationships change. The way we approach them also changes. We may not be able to throw ourselves into the whirlwind romance like we did at 20 or even 40. But that doesn't mean our capacity for love diminishes. In fact, our understanding of what really matters deepens. We know now that life is fragile and precious. Every day is a gift. So why wouldn't we want to spend it with someone we love? There are many benefits of staying in love later in life. In fact, a recent study showed that the happiest and healthiest older adults are those who have a loving partner. Being in love keeps your brain sharp and your body strong. The key to love after 70 is realistic expectations and communication. If you go into it expecting it to be like your first romance, you're likely to be disappointed. But if you keep an open mind and heart, you just might find that happily ever after you've been looking for. Here are 5 reasons why it gets harder and how to stay close. No. 1. You have more memories than you can share in a lifetime. It's true that as we age, our brains don't quite work the same way they used to. We may struggle to remember where we put our keys or what we were supposed to do at the grocery store. But we also have more memories than we can share in a lifetime, and that's a beautiful thing. Our memories make us who we are. They shape our perspectives and influence how we interact with others. As such, they should be honored and cherished. That's not always easy. Sometimes our memories can be painful or bring up difficult emotions. Other times they can simply be too much to handle. Fortunately, there are resources available to help us cope with the challenges of memory loss. With the right support, we can honor our memories while still living full and meaningful lives. So how does this affect dating? When you're getting to know someone new, it's natural to want to share your memories with them. After all, they're a big part of who you are. But as you get older, you may start to realize that there simply aren't enough hours in the day to share all of your stories. And that's okay. You don't have to share everything about yourself right away. Take your time and enjoy getting to know your date. Listen to their stories and share your own at a comfortable pace. Remember, quality matters more than quantity. No. 2, your love language may change. As we get older, our needs and desires change. What once made us happy may no longer do so, and vice versa. This is especially true when it comes to love languages. Our love language is the way we feel most loved and appreciated by others. It can change over time, and it's important to communicate that to your partner. When your love language changes, it's crucial to talk to your partner about it. This can be difficult, but it's necessary to ensure that your needs are being met. If your partner isn't aware that your love language has changed, they may not realize that you're unhappy. This is why it's so important to be honest and open with your partner about your feelings. If you don't communicate that your love language has changed, you may end up feeling resentful. This resentment can lead to arguments and distance in your relationship. Ultimately, changing love languages can be a good thing. When you and your partner are able to meet each other's needs, it strengthens your bond and deepens your connection. No. 3, you have different priorities now. When we're young, we often have very different priorities than we do later in life. Our primary focus may be on our careers or finding the perfect partner. As we age, however, our priorities tend to shift. Many retirees find that they have more time on their hands, and that allows them to focus on other things in their lives, like their relationships. This can be a wonderful thing, but it also comes with some challenges. For example, you may find that you have less patience than before. After all, we've all heard of the expression, "old man yells at cloud." It's true that as we age, we can become more irritable. That's because we have less tolerance for stress and frustration. We've seen a lot in our lifetimes. And sometimes, it can be hard to deal with the nonsense. It's important to remember that this is a normal part of aging. If you find yourself getting more irritated than usual, take a step back and relax. When you're comfortable with who you are, you don't need to try to impress others or conform to their expectations. You're not afraid to speak your mind or stand up for what you believe in. This can be refreshing for others, but it can also be intimidating. If someone is less secure than you are, they may feel like they have to put on a facade when they're around you. They may feel like they have to act a certain way in order to please you or gain your approval. If you're in your 70s, you've probably had a variety of experiences that have shaped you into the person you are today. You have more to offer than someone who is much younger. Don't discount what you have to offer. Your age is just a number. It doesn't define who you are or what you're capable of. If you're in your 70s, you're at a unique point in life. You've raised your family, maybe even retired. You have more time to devote to your personal life. That includes your romantic life. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and let someone new into your life. You never know what might happen. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So go ahead and take the plunge. You may just be surprised at what happens. Staying close to your partner later in life can be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. The key is to keep the lines of communication open and be willing to compromise. It's also important to remember that everyone ages differently. Your partner may not be able to keep up with you physically, mentally, or emotionally, and that's okay. Just take things slowly and enjoy the ride. Falling in love later in life can be a wonderful experience. If you're in your 70s, you have a lot to offer both yourself and a potential partner. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and see what happens. You never know where you might find love. What are your thoughts on love after 70? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share. Thanks for watching.